Let me just check that's live. It should be. Let's have a quick look. Videos. Live. And we are live. Fantastic. Oh, bloody hell. Can't see in the dark. Okay, folks. So, all you people out there, I'm not doing bowls tonight because we're going to do something quite different, or sort of different. But I do hope you enjoyed the singing bowls last night. They were particularly good. So this evening, we're doing our usual meditation with the breath work, the connecting to Mother Earth and Father Sky. But there's going to be something a little bit different in there that I experienced the other day, actually, which was really cool. And through once we connect with Mother Earth, I'm going to use the drum, so it keeps you in that place of being held by the earth, because the drum corresponds to the element of earth. So it's not going to be a lot of drumming, it's just going to be like a very slow beat going on. We're going to go in, switch on, we're going to chakras obviously, and then switch on the light in the DNA. So get yourselves comfortable. You can close the eyes if you want to. So we're going to begin with a 4-4-8 breath. So we breathe in for 4, suspend the breath for 4, and breathe out for 8. And we're going to do this 6 times. Okay, so 6 rounds of that breath. So you can do this with the normal breath, or if you know Ujjayi Pranayama, you can use that. Okay, if you don't know what that is, don't worry, just do normal breathing. Okay, so we're breathing in for 4. Breathing in. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathe out for 8. Breathing in for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathing out for 8. Breathing in for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathing out for 8. Breathing in for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathing out for 8. Breathing in for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathing out for 8. Last time, breathing in for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And breathing out for 8. So just allow your breath to return to its normal pattern. And the breath is relaxed. So we're going to bring our focus, our attention to the heart center and that space that we've made before, that cozy space. So from here, and I want it to be a feeling rather than a thinking thing. This is what I experienced the other day. In both connecting to the Mother Earth and to Father Sky. It was really quite interesting. So you can set the intention to connect with Mother Earth and Father Sky. So the way this happened for me, it was really it's quite an odd feeling, but it was a much deeper connection than I'd had before. So what this felt like, as I set that intention to ground to Mother Earth, because that's where our creative energy comes from. Inspiration comes from above, but the actual creative energy, that very visceral energy, comes from the earth. So what it felt like, this might sound a bit strange, it felt like the lower half of my body literally melted into the earth. There was like almost like a falling away of the lower half of the body, and it just fell down into the earth. It was actually while I was having a salt bath that I just had the intention of doing this meditation that we're doing now. But what happened was something very different. So see if you can tap into the feeling of, and once you've had that experience once, you can go back to it. So see if you can get the feeling of, rather than thinking it, of that, it's like you become so connected to the Mother Earth. And then that energy from the earth. So it's a two-way conduit. So you can give back to the earth, which is what we do at the end of the meditation. But you can also bring that energy up, which is what we do. So you can tap into the feeling of what that's like. Let's just see if you can actually feel that energy coming up from the earth. And see if you can feel that as you hold it at your heart center. So the experience I had with this was on this was the following day. It wasn't even in the same meditation. can't even remember where I was actually. So I connected, set the intention again to connect to Father Sky, and what was really interesting, it was like a reverse free fall from a plane. I was very quickly, and it was like 2 seconds. It didn't feel like I was being pulled out of my body, which I've had before, which is quite disconcerting. That was a conscious awareness, I would say, that it was like 2 seconds and I was there. But I saw all the clouds, everything. It was like a strange cartoon. It was really interesting. So again, see if you can feel into what that would be like. To almost just instantly be connected to that void space, to the infinite possibilities of the quantum field. I suppose the best analogy I could give you is if you're on a piece of elastic and it's pulled you back. It's pulled you up. It really was quick, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And then I realised what it was. It's really interesting. And then see if you can bring that feeling down to rest at the heart center. And then just allow yourself to be held by these energies. Very potent energies. Okay, so we're going to balance 11 of our chakras, starting just below the feet. Earth chakra, which is a reddy brown colour. So see this activation and balance with the colour. Could be a spinning wheel, a flash, a pulse, or something else of that colour. That reddy brown colour. Moving up to the root chakra and the colour red. Navel chakra and the colour orange. Solar plexus, which is yellow. To the heart, which is green. And the higher heart, which is either pink or turquoise or both. And to the throat chakra, which is a light sky blue colour. To your third eye, which is a deep indigo colour. To the back of the head, the causal chakra, which is like a pearlescent white. to your crown, which is a violet white. And then about a foot above your head, the soul star chakra, which is an iridescent pinky silver colour. Breathe. And just allow your breath to relax. And observing anything that you may be experiencing. So bringing our focus, our attention back to the heart center. So it's from this space that we switch on, activate the light in our DNA. So in front of you, either seeing a switch or a dial. So depending on whether you're switching on or amplifying the light. So seeing the switch or dial in all of its detail. And this can change from, each meditation. It doesn't always have to be the same. So when you're ready, we're going to reach out and either switching on or turning up that light in the DNA. So this light can either be like a golden white colour, or it can be rainbow colours, or it can be both. So this light, again, how you see it activating through your body, through your being, can vary. It can be like fairy lights switching on. It can be a pulse, a wave, or anything else. And as this light moves through your being, the 6 different layers of your being, if you like, we want as much as possible to hold the vessel open for that light to move through freely. So that it can literally, if you like, work like a pipe cleaner, for want of a better analogy. I suppose the words, it's picking up any bits of stagnant, stale energy that we don't need in the body, in your being. So as this light moves through, it activates the first pair of DNA strands corresponding to your physical body. So any kind of physical ailment you might have. And however that manifests, will be caused by some kind of energetic block, because everything is energy. So when this light passes through, and that's not just the light from inside of us, that's also the incredible light that's coming through from the central sun, kind of beaming off our sun. And we've had some major solar activity today. 2 M3 class solar flares and 1 X2 solar flare, all in one day. And coronal mass ejections as well. So as this energy from the sun moves through us as well, if you have any like stale bits of energy that are causing discomfort in your physical body, when that energy, it's a bit like, I see it like a pinball machine. So as it moves through, it rattles those bits of energy, which causes that discomfort in the body. That's kind of how I see it. So by holding the vessel open for this energy inside us and coming from the sun to move through us, we allow that stagnant energy to be released back to the earth. So the message I was given last year, no matter what happens, stay open. That works on many levels, on many layers. So by not attaching to something that's being triggered in the physical body, we allow it to move through, if that makes sense. So you can allow that restoration of your physical body to take place now. Breath is relaxed. And as this light moves even further through your being, it activates the second pair of DNA strands corresponding to your emotional body. So again, the same principle. If you have any kind of emotional stuckness, for want of a better word, you can allow this energy as it moves through you to pick up that stuck energy. And you can allow it to move through and be released back to the earth. So you can allow that restoration of your emotional body to take place now. Breath is relaxed. And just observing anything that you may be experiencing. And as this light moves even further through your being, it activates the third pair of DNA strands corresponding to your mental body. So the same principle applies. So if there's anything around memory, recall, anything like that, or even your observational acuity, your ability to be the observer. Anything around those concepts of the mind. So the mind is a great thing if you can use it for your benefit, rather than it can run away, can't it? It can run away and do stuff. Let's not do that. Let's actually harness that, because it's an amazing tool. So allowing that energy, that activation, to work its magic. So the restoration of your mental body. We can do that now, if you wish. Breath is relaxed. And as this light moves even further through your being, it activates the fourth pair of DNA strands corresponding to your soul and all of its facets. So allowing the energy to move through on this level restores soul facets and gives them a little spruce, gives them a spruce up. So you could think of your soul and its many facets like a diamond. So as the light moves through, if you like, your soul, it just refracts that light everywhere. And it allows you to be able to hear when your soul is speaking, as opposed to strange voices from the exterior world that are trying to tell you what to do. I call them the squeakies. So if you wish to activate and spruce up the facets of your soul, you can do that now. Breath is relaxed. So as this light moves even further through your being, it activates the 5th pair of DNA strands corresponding to your soul family. So what this does, sends out a beacon to those people that your soul has already chosen to meet on your path. So what this beacon does is it just brings those people in front of your magical eyes. Like magic. Because it is magic. So it illuminates the path that you are on, that your soul has chosen. So if you wish to do that, you can do that now. And as this light moves even further through your being, it activates the 6th pair of DNA strands, corresponding to your connection to the cosmos. So as these DNA strands are activated, what this does is it strengthens your connection to your path, but the ability also to be able to see from that cosmic perspective not only where you are, but where you've come from, and also the path ahead. And all the bits, all the topography, all the people, places and things that make up that journey, the synchro-mystic journey. So if you wish to activate that, you can do that now. Breath is relaxed. So as all 12 strands of your DNA are activated and illuminated, just knowing that they will work in harmony, so that your soul, your whole being, can guide you to your most divinely inspired creative life and everything that entails. What would that feel like? Breath is relaxed. Okay. So we're going to come into the silent part of the meditation. So just make sure you're comfortable. So through the silence, you can have a point of focus if you wish. It can be the breath as it moves in and out. It can be the stillness that you're creating internally. Or you can bring your focus up to your third eye. Or it can be something else. No rules. Except silence, obviously. So at any point, if you find your mind is wandering over there somewhere, you can always bring it back to that point of focus. So the breath is relaxed. So we're going to be here for about 15 minutes. So the eyes are closed. And breath is relaxed. So slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Taking slightly longer, deeper breath. So we're going to ground the energies. Using the ball of light above your head. And allowing that light to move through the body. Picking up any excess energy. And giving it back to the earth. Murphy, for goodness sake, you're getting under. Go on then. So you can do that a couple of times if you need to. Come on, under. You can rub the hands together, get some heat in the palms of the hands. Place the palms over the eyes. And then we can slowly start to move the fingers, hands, toes and feet. Have a stretch. Have a yawn. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes. No problem, Romani.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I'm not going to talk you through it because I'll start to cough. But that was very weird and unusual, and I will type you and tell you what happened because it really was unusual.
Okay.
And just when you were doing the last pair of strands of DNAs, Mr. Merlin, who had been sleeping up here quietly on the landing, decided to go downstairs and bark to go outside. And I'm like, no, mate, I'm not getting out of this bath. So he did stop asking until about just towards the end of the quiet time. Then he started again, but I'm still in bath. So I do need to go and let him out, but I just want to say massive thank you because that was so strange, and you might understand it when I write you. I say it was strange.
Okay.
Not in a bad way in any way, just very weird.
Okay, cool.
So have a lovely evening, both of you.
We will.
I'll see you very soon.
All right, Val.
Lots of love.
Lots of love. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, folks. So I hope you enjoyed that one. It was definitely very... Oh, wow. I was definitely I don't know where I went. What I do know is that I had a frequency moving through my body that was extremely high, and the more I tuned into that, the colder I got. That's the because we've been talking about this recently. That coldness is the kind of, that's the restoration of your being. When you experience that, you might call it healing. It was really interesting. The more I tuned into that frequency, and it was like I was sitting in the Antarctic. I was that cold. I mean, I'm not anymore. It's really interesting. Very interesting meditation this evening. But doesn't surprise me that if you got anything out of that, please, I'd love to hear what you experienced. Write it in the comments. Yeah, because we've had such intense solar activity today. Because it's not, we're not, I say we're nowhere near a full moon. It's on the 7th, so it's only 4 days away. But it's been a very busy solar day today. And we've also had Jupiter and Venus, and apparently Neptune and another planet as well. I think Mars, maybe, that were lining up. I'm not sure. I didn't read the whole article. I just looked at it and thought, okay, yeah. Because if you're wondering what those two really bright lights have been in the sky, that's Jupiter and Venus. I don't know where they are this evening. I haven't looked on my sky map, or I haven't looked outside either, because it's very cloudy. So it doesn't surprise me that could have been an intense experience, that meditation. But please, feel free to share what you experienced, because I was definitely having a very different experience. I don't know about you, Ian.
I did.
I like that. I think Ian's still there. The dog was Sparko until I started to bring you guys out, and it's like, and then he's like fidgeting. He's a fidget midget. I would
add that this is a natural way of being.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
absolutely,
we're leading the charge into the silence. As everybody begins to chatter.
That's definitely what I got when I was in that space. This is how it is. This is what it is. I'm like, okay. I don't know what that means, but that's what I got. This is how it is, and this is what it is. In that space. With that frequency, it was so loud. It was unreal. It was ethereal. It was etheric. It was not of this, but it was coming from inside. So it's very so I'd love to hear what you got to say. Anyway, we're going to go and have our dinner. So until the next one, stay fearless.
Stay silent.
Stay silent. Stay silent, Dave.
And if you want to know what that is, listen to Depeche Mode.
Yes, Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence. Go and look at the lyrics for that. Very, very, just go and look at it. Listen to it. You see what we mean. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one.